Hi guys! So it's Sam, just going to do another video, kind of doing an update. So last video I didn't show you what my stomach looked like, and it's kind of poopy because I started my videos in the second trimester, obviously, because I'm 18 weeks, so I started it a little bit late, which kind of sucks in a way, but you know, whatever, life goes on. So I'm gonna show you a belly shot at the end. I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about something else. I want to talk to you about how my amniocentesis went, kind of was, and all that kind of good stuff. So first of all, anyone who's going through pregnancy and has to get an amniocentesis done, it's very scary. You're not sure what to expect when you first go into the hospital. You know, they kind of prepare you for it, but it's a very scary thing. So, first of all, I'll tell you about my story. So, I live like an hour and a half away from where I had to get the amniocentesis done. So, I had to get up pretty early. I had to get up at like, 6 in the morning just to be there on time. Um, so yeah, it was really stressful because of that. It was hard to sleep because I was just nervous. It was so nerve-wracking, and yeah. So basically, I'm just going to tell you, if you don't know what an amniocentesis is, it's a test that you can get done to see if your baby has any um, problems in the amniotic fluid. So what that is it's the fluid that your baby's kind of floating in your stomach, and it can count the chromosomes, tell you the gender, determine stuff like that. So when I got to the hospital, I registered. I waited for maybe about 15 minutes, and they called me in. My dad came in the room with me. My dad is so supportive. Oh my gosh, like my mom is so supportive too, but my dad drives me everywhere. My mom's normally working. She can't really get off work, so my dad brings me a lot of places, and I'm so grateful for that. Honestly, if you guys are going through a teen pregnancy and you have a father or a mother or grandmother or whatever doing that stuff for you, please appreciate them. Like it's so much help, as you probably know. So, sorry, that was a weird eye thing I did. Okay, so I got to the room. Pretty much they did an ultrasound to kind of see where the baby was and how they were gonna get the needle in my stomach without kind of touching the baby, because the needle can't hit the baby, obviously. So they do the ultrasound, and there's a needle. I'm not trying to scare you, but it is about, this long, I'd say. This long, shortest. Well, that's just by what I saw, literally. It was pretty long, and I was pretty scared. So they found where they wanted to put it. They're ready to put it in my tummy. They didn't freeze me. They don't do that stuff. They just kind of poke it in. So what it felt like was, it wasn't really a pain in the stomach. It was more of something down below, where not your ovaries, but your actual, like, down there, your downstairs. Like, it had a weird feeling, but it wasn't on the outside. It was like on the inside, and it was like tension, and it was like throb. It didn't hurt. It was just very, very, very uncomfortable, and the needle maybe stayed in there for about, I want to say, a little bit less than 30 seconds. They just got the fluid that they needed, and then it went right out. After the needle left, that uncomfortable feeling down there was totally gone, so that was good. Some girls do have that feeling the rest of the day, just because your body's warning you that, oh, something's here that's not supposed to be, type thing. So it was just really uncomfortable. It didn't really hurt. It was just more discomfort the whole time. So yeah. Another thing I had to get done that day is I have a O negative. Sorry, there's something on this. I have an O negative blood type, which means that I can donate blood to any type of blood, person with any type of blood. So since I don't know what type of blood my baby has, if it mixed with my blood and it was a certain type, I could get very, very sick. So I had to get another needle. This one hurt actually the most. I got it in my butt, and it was like ridiculous. She was like slapping my butt, and then she put it in my butt like tensed up. You know when you're like doing exercises or something and your butt squeezing in? Well, my butt was like squeezing in, but it was like 10 times squeezing in. It kind of hurt, but you know, whatever. It didn't last very long. But I got over that, and then they gave me this little card. So if I ever were to get blood, they know that they put that in my system. So if something abnormal showed up, that's why. Whatever. So what they do is you can ask for fish results, or you can ask for just the plain results when they come in. So the fish results are just kind of an outlook without the picture of the fluid that just got taken out, and it comes in about a week. You get the fish results back. The fish results are just in writing, pretty much. I never really saw it, but what my genetics counselor is kind of telling me is it's just like writing on what it is instead of the picture. So the fish results wrote back saying that it was a boy and it looked normal. That's 80 or 98% accurate. I'm waiting for the actual amniocentesis results. So that's the one that's the results, and they come with like a picture. So it's a picture of either XX for a girl, or in my case XY for a boy. There's an X, and then it shows you the number of chromosomes, and you can count them yourself to make sure they're right. And then the Y chromosomes, make sure those are right. If they're both equal, that's a good sign. But if they both, you're supposed to have, I think, 42 chromosomes. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have 22 chromosomes to have a normal baby. Not normal. I don't want to sound rude when I say that, like, not Down syndrome, okay? If you have an extra chromosome or a couple extra chromosomes, that determines Down syndrome. So that's why you want the picture result rather than just the first results that are just in writing. That way you can see it, you have it, whatever. So I get those. Probably not for a while because I just got my fish results back, but I'm really excited to see those, and I'm really happy that the fish results did come back looking good, because then it just makes me more positive that everything's going to go good. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, or if you're kind of nervous if you have to get this done or whatnot, totally be strong. Go in there with a clear mind. Kind of stay off the internet, because it totally blows your minds up with things that, you're already stressing about if it could be. Don't stress about what's going to happen when you get there. Really. I did, and really, I'm just telling you, stay off the internet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it helps all to those who have to get this done or have to go through this, or all that are just curious, I guess. And I'll see you guys next time, the next update.